Good dirty talk will turn a woman on more than anything you could do to her body. It is also the most underrated bedroom skill. So if your goal is to stand out from every other man that she has ever seen, then pay attention. Because I'll be revealing some of my favorite dirty talk lines that you can steal and use tonight. And towards the end, I'm going to show you how to make it feel natural, even if you've never done any dirty talk before. My name is Stirling Cooper, and I've been paid to lay pipe professionally for nearly 10 years. First as a high-class male escort servicing wealthy businesswomen, and then as an award-winning adult film star. Now I want to start with why dirty talk is such a superpower. You see, what goes on in her mind is what drives most of her arousal. Her mind is actually her largest sexual organ, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. It's good because if you know how to engage her thoughts and imagination, you can make a woman orgasm very quickly and very easily. But on the flip side, a woman's thoughts can also prevent her from orgasming, because very often she might feel self-conscious or she might be caught with some problem going on in her life, meaning she's not present in that moment with you. She's caught up in her head. She's swimming in thoughts of anxiety. And when she's not present, then it doesn't matter what fingering technique or thrusting technique you're using. She's just not going to climax. This is what stops women from orgasming most of the time. And there is plenty of research to back this up. But the good news is that with dirty talk, you can jump into the driver's seat of her mind, take control of the steering wheel, and direct her thoughts for her. You direct her imagination and her focus, which allows you to direct her emotions, which allows you to control her arousal. And that's why good dirty talk can mean the difference between her orgasming within a few minutes or not orgasming at all. So it's a super powerful tool and a super fun one, because what a lot of guys don't realize is that dirty talk is also a tool for arousing yourself, because you're engaging your own mind at the same time. And what you'll realize is that guys who have anxiety-induced erectile dysfunction can actually dirty talk themselves out of it. You can literally dirty talk your way into an erection, which is another reason why it is so powerful. Now, with that said, let's get into the techniques and some of my favorite lines that you can start using right away. And after that, I'll go over how to make this all come about naturally to you, so you don't have to worry about the girl laughing at you or giving her the ick. The first technique is about describing sensations. Describe what she's already feeling physically in the moment. This will help to get her out of her head and to focus on the sensation, which will then amplify the experience and amplify her arousal. So if you're penetrating her, you could say something like, "Can you feel how wet your pussy is right now?" Or if she's lying on your chest, you could say, "Your nipples feel so hard pressed up against me right now." If she's sucking on your dick, you could say something like, "Your mouth feels perfect wrapped around my cock." Or, "Can you feel how hard you make me?" That one can be used in pretty much any context. You can also get her to describe the sensations back to you. So you could say to her, "How wet is that pussy right now? Tell me. How stretched out do you feel? Tell me." These are some ideas for you, but really it's not that complicated. Just describe what she's already feeling. It's a very easy and effective way to get her out of her head while also amplifying the experience by getting her to focus in on the pleasure. And it's a great place to start if you don't know what to say. Now, the second technique is where we start dipping our toe into more dominant territory, which means she's more likely to get even more dripping wet. And this is putting her into a submissive mindset. You're going to do everything I tell you today, right, baby? You're going to be my good little slut for me, aren't you? You're going to be a good girl for me tonight, right? These kinds of phrases allow her to put herself into that submissive mindset when she agrees with that statement. That allows her to just switch her brain off because she knows that you are now in control, which is ultimately what she wants. And speaking of putting her into that submissive headspace, this next technique is easily the most powerful on this list, and it's one I highly recommend for you to adopt, and that is verbal commands. Tell her what to do. Tell her what to say. Take your panties off. Come here. Bend over. Get on your knees. Grab it. Put it in your mouth. Look into my eyes while I'm fucking you. Every woman wants a man who will take control in the bedroom, so she can just switch that brain off and enjoy the experience. Women don't want to be the leaders, especially in the bedroom. It is not in their nature. That's why giving commands like this is actually extremely powerful and can be very, very hot. Again, if delivered with confidence, good solid eye contact, and unwavering body language, because that displays assertiveness, it displays leadership, decisiveness, assuredness in yourself, and these are all attractive qualities. But the main reason I highly recommend this technique is because you're also reinforcing this dynamic of you being the leader and her being the follower. You're reinforcing this dynamic into her subconscious and into your subconscious. And what you'll find is that dynamic will carry over outside of your relationship, meaning it'll be easier for you to delegate and assign tasks to her, for example. Telling her something like, hey baby, can you go do this for me for a second? Can you go pick up this thing for me? Can you go run this errand for me? It's going to be a lot easier and a lot more natural after that's already been done in the bedroom. Now, ideally, she's not disagreeable already in your day-to-day life, but why this stuff is so useful is because it can fix that. If she's already a good girl, this will just reinforce the dynamic further. So if you only use one technique on this list, I would recommend it be verbal commands. Now, the fourth technique is about taking ownership of her body. Who's my naughty girl? Who's my dirty girl? Or my personal favorite, which has women's eyes rolling to the back of their head whenever they hear it, is this pussy belongs to me. We're diving into the realm of objectification. Any feminists watching this, before you go screaming into the comments section, I just have one thing to say: your pussy belongs to me. Anyway, if you can say these things with confidence while looking into her eyes without flinching, she's gonna be dripping wet, because it is very dominant and it instills this frame in her mind that she's like your personal little fuck toy, which is a consensual dynamic, by the way. And this is what she wants if she's actually attracted to you, which she obviously is if she's having sex with you. And if you think not everyone would be into this kind of thing, well, you would be quite surprised. There's a reason why stories like 50 Shades of Grey, Wuthering Heights, Mills and Boon novels, and a whole bunch of other erotic fiction have become so popular. Every woman has a dark side to her sexuality. It's just that some women are very good at hiding it. Don't be fooled by the innocent demeanor. And to be honest with you, these are already quite tame. That's why I'm confident any girl you're seeing will respond quite well to these examples. I have plenty more techniques and examples which are unfortunately a bit too graphic for YouTube. So if you're interested in learning more of these and becoming a master at Dirty Talk, then check out Dirty Talk 101. The link is in the description down below. Now, with that said, if you're new to all of this, I encourage you to keep an open mind and try some of these out. Start with the easier ones, the ones that you're obviously comfortable with, and then try one or two lines that are slightly outside your comfort zone. And over time, as you get more comfortable, progress to these more dominant lines and techniques, because these are significantly more powerful. And it also allows you to have more tools in your dirty talking toolkit, because it's better to not be saying the exact same things over and over and over again. It becomes boring and predictable. And I'll say one more thing if you're still hesitant to try this stuff, because over the years, a lot of guys have come to me saying things like, I don't know how to be dominant. I find it hard to be dominant. It doesn't come naturally to me to be dominant. That's not me. That's not who I am. This kind of stuff. If that sounds like you, then please pay attention to what I'm about to say, because this is very, very important. You already have a dominant side in you. It is instinctual. It is in your DNA as a man. The problem is that side has been browbeaten out of you, just like it has for most men. Mainstream media, feminism, all these kinds of things have conditioned us to suppress that dominant side, to believe that masculinity is somehow toxic. Everything from school, where they train you to sit still, be quiet, and blindly follow instructions, to the shows you watch, which always portray men as incompetent, bumbling idiots, and these are the types of men who somehow get the girl. To social media, the news, everything has been slowly brainwashing you since you were a little boy into being a more feminized, submissive version of yourself. No man is born a nice guy. It's conditioned into you. And if you think about it, it makes sense why they would do it. Because what does society and world governments want? They want submissive, compliant tax slaves. They want men who are easy to control, men who will put their mask on when they're told, men who will go to work and pay taxes like a good little boy. They don't want a society of men who are dominant, powerful, strong-minded, and hard to control. And my goal in this video, and really my whole channel, is to awaken that side of you. Because again, it is in you. And one of the best ways to awaken that side in yourself, in my opinion, is with dirty talk. Why? Because language dictates your mentality. It dictates your subconscious beliefs about yourself. Anyone who's familiar with affirmations knows that your brain responds to what you habitually repeat to yourself. So if you're consistently repeating dominant dirty talk lines, not only are you reinforcing in her mind that she is a submissive feminine woman, but you're also reinforcing in your own mind that you are a dominant masculine guy. Over time, through practice, this reinforces the belief system that this is who you are, that you are this dominant masculine passionate lover. So it has a twofold effect on both her relationship to you and your relationship to yourself mentally. And you're getting positive reinforcement for it, which is the key, because a lot of guys are afraid of saying something stupid and having her laugh at him or give them an ew kind of face. But if you start by saying something on the safer end of the spectrum, not too far outside your comfort zone, and you get a positive reaction from her, it's going to change your life and the way you view yourself forever. You'll have more confidence, more self-esteem, and you'll become more dominant naturally inside and outside the bedroom. This is the real power of dirty talk that no one actually talks about. And here's the truth, guys. Men fundamentally need to be dominant. It is what women are craving more than ever nowadays, because we live in a society today where that is completely gone. It's absent. Men have become extremely feminized. They lack self-esteem, they lack confidence. And as crazy as this may sound, dirty talk is one solution to this. It will absolutely bring out your dominant side if you do what I say. I know, because it did it for me. Now, with that said, if you want more insights into what women are craving in the bedroom, then check out this video here where I go over the darkest fantasies a lot of women have and how you can satisfy them for her.